Welcome back to my channel. You are in the safe zone with Ray Miller. And today I am back with another video. In this video, I will discuss grief. We've all experienced the loss of loved ones. Very necessary to understand the process. Today I'll be covering just a few facts. The first fact, grief hurts, but it can also be helpful. The process of grieving often involves sadness, anger, loneliness, and other painful emotions. However, grieving can help you come to terms with loss and move forward in your life while you're still cherishing the memories of your loved ones. Everyone grieves differently. Although others may have opinions about how to grieve correctly, your grief is yours and yours alone. Some people need to express their grief, while others prefer to process in silence. And it's nothing wrong with that. Some feel anger, while others feel sadness and numbness or even relief. Everyone has different reactions to loss and different needs during the grieving process. This is a big one. The circumstances of a loss can have a major impact on grief. And this simply means that deaths that are unexpected, traumatic, or stigmatized, for example, death by suicide, can complicate the grieving process. Personal factors such as a history of mental illness or strained relationships with the deceased can also contribute to difficulties. One that I hear all the time in counseling and therapy is about the time frame. Grief does not have a set time frame. Grief can last for weeks, for months, or even years. It may come and go around holidays, anniversaries, and major life events, or it might always be in the background. However, grief does actually tend to lessen in intensity over time. You know that old saying, that time heals all wounds? To a certain degree, that's true. Grief may contribute to other problems. It increases the risk of developing other health issues, mental illness, and relationship difficulties. This is especially true if the death was traumatic or sudden or tragic. If you feel guilt about the death, or if that grief is prolonged, all of those things can contribute to other problems. It's okay to seek help. And I know this is a big one. This is a huge one because seeking help and getting therapy and counseling is frowned upon in our communities. But it's okay to seek help. Support from family and friends can prevent grief from growing out of control. Although grief will improve over time for most people, this isn't always the case with everybody. When grief is especially debilitating or long-lasting, support groups, therapy, and other resources may be beneficial. Not everyone experiences significant distress. You know, this one here is kind of controversial. About 1 in 3 people respond to a loss with resilience or relief. Feeling this way does not mean that you don't care or that you love that person any less. Nor does it mean that your grief is unfinished or that you have a problem. Always remember that. You got some family members that might say, oh my gosh, she's not grieving. You know, she act like she didn't care. Or, you know, she's not grieving like a person that I know grieve. That's totally fine. That's totally fine because everybody grieves differently. And lastly, moving on does not mean forgetting. You can continue to live your life, have new experiences, and form new relationships while continuing to love the person that you lost. The goal of grieving isn't to forget, but rather to figure out how you would like to remember while moving forward with your life. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting. Always remember you can move forward, but you always will remember. And that's the key, remembering. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Drop down in those comments and tell me some of your experiences. Or if you have any questions, drop them down below. If you want me to cover other topics, drop them down below. I'll be glad to bring you what you need. Because I am your favorite cyber counselor, and you are in a safe place in the safe zone. I want each and every one of you to have a very blessed rest of your day. May it be productive, and most of all, may it be positive. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.